Hello my friends and welcome to the Empire of Sin campaign, chosen on the Patreon by you guys in the vote for the next campaign. There was only one vote in it between this, Shadow Empire and Spellcross, so we will also be doing Spellcross. We will intermix this and Spellcross because I have time to do two campaigns. So there you go. If you wanted to see something else, just know that one vote on the Patreon was the deciding factor between 4 different games. Right, let's go. Let's begin.
This city is mine.
City is mine. Okay.
Soy la reina de Chicago.
Good choice.
There's a lot of... Okay, so it's like combat abilities.
Comment va?
You can get much further with a kind word and a gun than you can with a kind word alone.
Capone, eh? I don't actually know what any of these bonuses do at the moment.
Hey, I'm your man.
All right.
Man, there are a lot of characters.
Yes, I'm Goldie Garneau. Try not to stare, chérie.
Good decision.
Alright, I'm not even sure what to say here. There are so many characters to pick from, and it's basically impossible to know what is good and what is not good without actually having played the game before. So...
Hey there, dollface.
it strikes me as difficult for a new player to make a choice here.
Let's do some business, you and me.
Wow, I'm actually impressed with the amount of characters there are to choose from.
Daniel McKee Jackson here, at your service.
Wow, that sounds like a really powerful ability. Unload the full clip, and if the target dies before the clip is empty, another target is automatically chosen. Each enemy killed reduces its cooldown. That actually sounds like a really powerful ability.
I'm your man, Frank Reagan.
Mabel Riley. Nice to meet you.
Okay, and we're back.
Elvira Duarte pa servir.
Daniel McKee Jackson, at your service.
Let's go with best dressed man. Plus, he's American. Well, I might as well pick an American for a American-themed game. Why not? Let's crank that difficulty up. Wow. you can choose between 10 enemy factions or 13 enemy factions. What an odd choice of numbers. I don't know if more or less neighborhoods makes the game harder or easier, but the default is 10, so let's just go with 10.
Good evening, Daniel.
Good evening, Daniel.
Mayor Thompson, I'm surprised to see you at the Dunbar Club.
It's Bill to my friends.
So what should I call you then? It's not clear right now, Mayor Thompson.
So, what should I call you then? It's not clear right now, Mayor Thompson.
Come on, Daniel. Don't be like that. I wanted to come by in person to say I was sorry to hear about your father.
Thank you. He did his best.
Let's be
Supporting
nice.
his family and community as long as he could.
You think he would have given free funeral services to every other family in the 2nd Ward?
It's my power, my business. It's what he would have wanted. It's a family trade.
Doesn't sound like business at all. Not one that lasts long, anyway.
Who else would they go to, Bill?
Okay.
You?
This is
Got
random.
Grandma on the steps to City
So what?
Hall?
I run a funeral parlor?
Maybe Grandma drank too much of your fine hooch. Maybe she got on the wrong side of a debt in your casino. Maybe Grandma had to moonlight in your brothel to make ends meet.
People have their vices. It's an unsavory business. But I am a businessman.
I was hoping to speak to Jackson the businessman rather than Jackson the humanitarian. He seems the smarter of the two.
What is going on here? What is going
I'll
on
check
here?
if he's
I
in.
am so
What you
confused right
request?
now.
I have some issues in my administration at the moment. There's an opportunist, Mr. Jerry Johnson, who doesn't share my vision for the city. He's threatening to go to the papers. I'd like you to stop him before he impacts my re-election campaign. Just scare him. Nothing too extreme.
What? I know Joey, I let him borrow some money to pay for his kids' medical bills.
How much can the city spare for this important work?
I thought you had the interests of the community at heart. Aren't I the community?
No. No, right now you kind of just look like the fat controller. I'm expecting Thomas the Tank Engine to steam in from the left any second now.
You are when it suits you. Coming in here looking for my help.
I'll give you...
I'll give you... They didn't voice in different numbers.
You do think I'm a charity.
Bet it on the wheel. You might get lucky.
Have you given thought to endorsing me as a committeeman for the Second Ward?
Daniel the humanitarian, sure, but Daniel the businessman.
It's fine when Daniel the businessman needs to get his hands dirty.
What am I,
Well,
Scarface?
that is his business. Now is not the right time. With the election, we need discretion.
Oh, whatever. We'll just take the money.
I'll take care of your opportunist. Hand over the cash.
You help me, I help you. That's the deal. Call me when it's done. You can trust me, Daniel. Now, is there a back door out of here?
Sure. Let me show you out.
Okay, well, I have no clue what any of that was about, so I was just choosing options at random there. Oh, there's a tutorial. We've already chosen our character and done a load of dialogue stuff, but now there's a tutorial.
Welcome
Go
to
on, then.
Chicago. Let's have a look around.
Oh, please tell me it's not this level of tutorial. Come on. You're killing me.
Chicago is a dangerous place, and in order to survive, you're gonna need to learn how to
As you
fight.
command.
Fortunately, I know right where you can find one.
Okay.
All right. This joint belongs to Ronnie O'Neill. He calls himself the boss of the Meat Packers gang. His thugs aren't going to know what hit them. In Empire of Sin, combat is turn-based. The queue of characters waiting to take their turn is above, and the turn order is decided by a character's initiative stat.
Okay.
If enemies are allied with a boss, that boss is also shown under their portrait.
Seems reasonable. So what, I just walk in and start shooting up the place? That's amazing.
The action bar is below. In combat, you can move or choose an action from the action bar. Some actions require a target.
Okay, so I would do 14 to 17, which is definitely not enough to bring this guy down.
Ashes to ashes.
Wow, this is an amazing ability. I wonder what the cooldown is on it.
Each character has 2 action points, or AP.
Okay, man, we got the AP, boss. All I can hear in my head is the freaking XCOM music, because it just looks so much like XCOM right now. Da da dun 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 da dun.
Okay.
Oh, you fool! Walked right into it.
Using cover is vital, or half cover, represented by a half shield.
84%. Sure thing. Cleaned him up.
Could be no other end.
Oh, really? My reputation with the
When you win a
meatpackers went
racket,
down.
You have several options. Let's take this place over and make it ours. And let's make this a speakeasy. Taking a place over costs less than buying it outright. And it's free to keep the racket type the same.
Rename the building.
Now this racket's yours, and that's how it's done. You want something? Take it. You're gonna need some guards to keep your speakeasy safe, so open up the racket screen. You got 4 different ways you can class up the joint, starting with security. The information panel to the right shows your security's current state and what you'll get in the next upgrade. Select upgrade to go to the next level.
Do I really want to spend my money on this?
You can rush the upgrade by selecting the rush button. Go ahead and do that now. Since you got a stage, get yourself a band. Upgrading ambience improves your draw. Higher draw means more customers and more money. Select upgrade to add a band.
Okay. This does not actually increase the money production of this building that much.
Go ahead and rush the band too. I'm sure they're used to it. Select rush. That's what I'm talking about. Looks great. Now, let's get out of here. You got other work to do.
All right.
I love how we just found all these people, having murdered 2 guys.
Okay.
Did I literally have a picture of my character on the wall there? No. Okay. For a second I thought, like, how marvelously egotistical that is. I love it.
The gunfire attracted some of the local criminal talent, and they're looking for work. As your empire grows, you'll gain access to bigger and better hired guns too.
I like how they just come running over like the police should have. This guy is like brave, immovable boxer dude. Some sort of melee machine.
Notice that your crew
Gracias.
members have a cake. Their price for work. Gangsters range from professional hitmen
Okay.
to shockingly wayward criminals. They have opinions about the people they work with, and you'll find gangsters looking for work out in the world and in the Black Book. We'll take a look at that later. As you become more powerful, you'll gain access to more hardened, skilled gangsters. Now, hire your second crew member.
Oh, I don't even have a choice. I just need to hire these 2 people.
Got a problem? Got it.
Now you Got yourself a squad. Just in time, too. Your new speakeasy isn't gonna last long without alcohol. It's the resource that makes your world go round. Just so happens Ronnie O'Neill's got a brewery close by. Let's take it over. Zoom out to the world and see where it is.
Walk into buildings, kill everybody, instantly replace the staff, and it's yours now. That's so weird to me.
Got a problem? All right. Who's that? All right. Your history.
The meat packers were expecting you. Hopefully they also expected their funerals. Let's take them out.
Yeah, we're just shooting in the streets, boys.
May the best man win.
This move is so OP. It doesn't even matter that it's got a 4-turn cooldown, it's ridiculous. I suppose if you get a weapon with more ammunition in it, it will become even sillier.
Ronnie and his guards. Luckily, the black market's got everything you need. Open the black market by selecting the shop icon at the top of the screen. Now that you're in the shop window, it's time to get yourself some provisions. Check the stats and effects of any item in the shop in the right window. Leave the shop when you have what you need.
When I have what I need, there's nothing I could really buy right now, to be brutally honest with you. And I don't need medical kits or anything because I have not taken any injuries. Bear rounds. Wow, now there's your right to
Now,
bear
take
arms.
over Ronnie's brewery to let him know who's boss.
All right.
I'm coming in, boys.
Rocker's in the cover. Brewery's in the and this is a tough fight.
I seem to have gotten a free attack there.
May the best man win.
The only issue with this move is that it requires 2 action points to trigger, and I'm not actually in a good position to attack more than one dude from where I am. Oh, how the hell did you end up there?
Understood.
Does this guy even have a gun? Okay, he's got a shotgun. Wow, that definitely hurt. Well, that also seemed to have used both of his action points, so you cannot move and shoot.
I'm on it.
Wow, they're missing like crazy, despite the fact that he's totally exposed there. Because I thought that he would be able to shoot and then move. I can shoot this guy, but I can't do this. Why is that the case? I can shoot this guy here with my handgun. This is a handgun attack, but it says no valid targets. Do I have to be within a certain distance or something? It doesn't actually say to me why this is... I mean, it says no valid targets, obviously that is the reason, but it's not explaining to me why I can shoot this guy with my handgun, no problem. But it cannot do last rites. Okay, you need to just fall back because you're in a silly position.
Understood.
Ah, that's the stuff.
Assholes.
So I guess the main weakness of the last rights move is because it requires 2 action points. You can't move and utilize it.
All right.
Splat. Has this guy actually got a weapon? Because he's just kind of sat there, covering his head. Or is he having a panic attack or something?
Move out.
I just blast him. Nice.
Entendido.
Oh, she missed. Okay, that guy's running. He ran to find cover. Well, the good thing about melee is that you can take a double move and still attack.
Oh, God.
There could be no
Okay,
other.
that was easy.
Take this racket over too. Breweries are critical to your empire. Each brewery can supply alcohol to a small number of rackets. It's free to set up a racket of the same type you took over. It'll cost you to re-outfit a racket as something else. Select Brewery.
Engine repair shop. There's some funny names here. Fishmonger's Yards, okay. Oh, it doesn't look like there's that many random names. I'm seeing the same 10 or so names.
You've been taking my rackets, Jackson, and I ain't too fucking happy about it. You should stick to working with stiffs. This is pointless. When you decide that you want to talk face to face, you know where to find me.
Step outside the brewery.
A sit down. Like a showdown, but more forgiving or something. I guess I'm not allowed to do any upgrades for this.
All right.
I can't remember how we did upgrades last time, or even if it's worth doing upgrades.
As you command.
Manage your crew, mission journal, black market. Yeah, it still doesn't. It doesn't explain why that last rights move did not work. Even though I had a clean shot on that guy. Wow, that's amazing. So I can actually start training these skills now.
Woohoo!
Targets. Sure. Before we step outside the brewery. Aha! This is how you do upgrades. Producing swill. That's a lot of money for just 2 more production. Do you know what? It strikes me already that, just based on these prices and values, it strikes me already that the best way to progress in this game is to just take other
Sit-downs
people's
with another
stuff.
Boss, a serious business. They usually take place in a boss's racket, but they can take place in safe houses too. Zoom out to the world map to find Ronnie's safe house.
Meat Packer's safe house. Are you sure you want to begin the sit down? Sure. Let's sit down. But let's do it next time. That is it for now. Do you know what? So far the game seems pretty solid. Although, it strikes me as hilariously easy to just walk in and take other people's stuff. I just figured there would be more to it than that. Than just walking in and taking everything. Just walking in and hosing everyone down. Or like, you know, going around killing people would generate some kind of wanted level with the police that would cause them to come after you. But anyway, whatever, those are just my first thoughts, but the turn-based game seems pretty solid. Although, there is definitely some weird complexities to it. Like, for example, my last rights move didn't work on a guy. I clearly had a shot on him, and I could indeed actually shoot him, but I couldn't use my special ability on him, which was weird. Because I just figured, you know, the handgun's not got great damage, I would just use that ability to hose that guy down immediately. But yeah, it didn't work. Very odd. But anyway, that is it for now. I hope you guys are enjoying it, and I'll see you guys next time.